have many people here that is their first time. Jaja, come on up. I had the pleasure of meeting Jaja last week at the Warren Dems, and someone told me, say, she's running for school board for Fitzgerald. I'm like, that's my district. So I want you all to listen to her, make her feel comfortable, because part of this is making sure that everyone is able to feel comfortable speaking in front of someone. And I'm going to give you this young lady, Jaja, who is running for Fitzgerald School Board. Let's welcome her.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Really happy to be here with you guys. Again, my name is Jaja Booker. I'm running for Fitzgerald School Board. And this is my first time being a part of any type of political arena. So I got involved because my daughter right there, her name is also Jaja. It's my little one. She's starting first grade this year. And so thank you. I started attending meetings and getting involved, and I became really passionate about our local school board. And so I'm running on the platform that I really care about several things, but most importantly, I care about our kids' safety. And someone brought that to my attention today, like, are you missing something? But safety is very important. Her curriculum, because I care about her and kids like her being able to transition into adulthood and make a living, right? You want your kids to be okay when you're not here. And thank you. And lastly, I care about her ability to thrive, and our kids deal with a lot of things today, and so anxiety and stress are some of those things, and so I see that, and I hope that we are providing ways for them to release that negative energy. So those are the things I care about, and those are the things that I'm trying to push as I try to get on that seat. I'm not sure how to end this, but thank you for your time, and I'm running again for Fitzgerald School Board. My name is Jaja Booker.
Hello everybody. I wouldn't say it better than the lady here. Thank you so much for all this warm environment in here. Jara, I can feel you. We are in the same ship, so I'm having these emotions right now. They are working, they are coming out. But anyway, I'm running for County Commissioner, District 7.
What's your name?
Told you, Adira Seiko, and District 7 includes a big part of Clinton Township, 3 precincts from Shelby Township, and 5 or 6 precincts from Macomb Township. And my main issues are roads, water quality, and mental health issues, which I know that schools need a lot of mental health counselors over there, and even community. But I'm running because I want to help community, and as a teacher I can feel that in everyday basis. At the same time, I'm a mom and I'm an immigrant, and these are other problems that are related to our everyday life. So I want, even though it's a county commission position, I want to be near to people and hear their problems that they are having in daily basis. So again, thank you so much for having me here and being among wonderful people in this picnic. Thank you.
Now, since we've had, I wanted to give that as an icebreaker for our 2 young people that is their first time running. But I got the pleasure of being able to introduce my co-chair, who is going to welcome you to the city that he helps run. Olu?
Where's my backup dancers? I need some. Tiffany, Helen, Tiffany. Who else out there? Melody's trying to hide. I need backup dancers. Joe.
Come on, Joe. You can do it too.
See, as you know, I am one who is not shy of the microphone. I'm a specialist at what I do. So let me say this. Welcome to my great city of Warren. I'm the outreach director for the entire city of Warren. Woo, right? But thanks to you, this is not something that I did. I always tell a quick story is that prior to me even taking this position, I was the state director for Democracy for All Michigan, where we probably registered about 30,000 people to vote last year. And I had a staff of about 44 people. And these were young folks between the ages of 16 and 44, right? They didn't get paid by the hour, they got paid by, what you do. So if you brought in 10 people, you still got this lump sum of money. Because our thing was, how do we help young people understand the reason they need to get involved? So we came up with something called youth civic engagement. And we had a chance to go to 38 high schools and talk about this, right? And guess what's the most important age for voting right now? 18. But guess what the law is getting ready to do? 17. Right? So we're pushing that, and not only that, they can register at 16 and just can't vote to that age. So we're looking at trying to register only about 20,000 additional just in Warren and in Macomb County. And we can do that. So outside of that, let me not only welcome you, but say this is probably the greatest organization I've ever been a part of. I'm a part of about 24 different organizations, but it's good to be home, right? Yes. Warren is our home. This is what we do. We tell folks. We don't make excuses for anybody. And we definitely going to continue to do what our vision, our values, and views is. And that is, we are the official Democratic Black Caucus of Macomb County. So make no mistake about the black part. So I tell folks everywhere I go, recognize that. Now, you don't have to be an African American for us to support you. We don't care if you're a man or woman, Chinese, Japanese, whatever. If you got the views of the people of Macomb County and you understand what we're talking about, we're here to help you. But if you're not, we also going to let you know nicely. Right? You can still come to the picnic and hang out. You can get a hot dog and a hamburger. But again, you're still our friend, but we got to make sure we push people across that finish line. So in about 2 to 3 weeks, all those folks who won, we're going to be reaching out to you to do a nice luncheon, a thank you luncheon for you, just to congratulate you. But we're also going to invite those folks who also won, but not in numbers, because we need them at the table. Right. So we're going to call you first, right? Give you some lunch. We're going to talk strategically. We're going to call other folks back in because they got a plan, and we need their help. We need their people. So without further ado, I want to welcome you here. Hang out with us. The ice cream truck is coming, I heard. So we're going to have some ice cream. We're going to have some music, and God is blessing us with this weather. And before you leave, please do the hustle. Thank you. Don't be afraid.
Thank you, Olu. Now we have the pleasure of having someone, people talk about when you make history. And making history is a fantastic thing. Being the first, whether you're the first woman, the first Indian, the first whatever. But you do unjust to everyone if you're the only. Being the first is only the beginning. And it's harder to be the first than it is to be someone coming after the first, because the first has got to pave the road. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to meet someone that worked very hard. She's a friend of mine. She just got elected as the first African American to the city council of the third largest city in the state of Michigan, Melody McGee. I don't know why you didn't either.
I don't know why. Hello, everybody. I want to first say thank you for having me and thank you for being here. Black Caucus have been there for me throughout history since I started in Warren. If you didn't know the story is I walked in and was highly recommended that I be a part of Black Caucus in Macomb, and I walked in and two ladies, one by the name of Jackie and the other one Helen, said, she's the one, she will be the first. And I looked at them and I said, what are you talking about? You're going to be our first in the city of Warren. That was in 2016? Yep, 16. And it happened. I had no desire to be a political leader at all. I just had a desire to be a part of the community and work with the Dems because that was important to me, to work with the people. And as you know, those who don't know, my slogan was a heart to serve. And it's still very important to me that we serve the people in the community. So I want to say thank you. Earl was the first person that said, first I'm going to teach you how to come on the mic. He took me, him and his wife brought me into their basement and set me at a desk and said, you're going to learn how to speak in front of people. And every week they put me in, they brought me over there with the cats and everything. And they said, you're going to learn how to do this. You're going to learn how to speak. And they would send me the DVDs so that I can watch myself to see how I can talk. I'm still saying a couple but excuse me. So I want to welcome all candidates. I am here. You can call me. You can talk to me all the way up until about midnight sometimes and talk about your campaign, even through your frustrations, because I've been there. I understand. But I know if you put the people first, you will be successful. So thank you all for coming.
How many kids you have?
And for those that are new, Melody was in your position one day. At one time, yeah, she was sitting there scared, not knowing what to say, not thinking that she could get up and speak in front of people. Now she speaks in front of thousands, okay? It is possible, ladies and gentlemen. It is probable, but it takes the work. Now, I have a friend that came in, and I know she probably wasn't expecting to say anything. Tiffany, would you come up here a moment? Tiffany, now for those that have the school system as a concern, this is a woman you should talk with. This is the woman you should talk with. I'm gonna let her introduce herself and give you all her titles and everything that she does, but this is a girl, even though she didn't get through the primary, she's still a winner. She's a winner and she's helped so many people out. So I don't want you all to think that because you tried and if you're not successful, that's it. No. Nothing beats a failure but a try. As long as you're trying, you are not failing. So I'm going to give you Tiffany Tilley.
Good afternoon, Dems.
Good afternoon.
Like she said, I'm hot off the campaign trail. Again, my name is Tiffany Tilley. I serve as the co-vice president of the State Board of Education. Just ran for Congress, District 10. Definitely want to thank Olu, and Melvin is not here, but Melvin with the Black Caucus for endorsing me, and a lot of you cheering me on, having great conversations and great advice for me. I appreciate that. I've gotten a lot of people calling and texting and checking on me, asking me how I'm doing, and I'm fine, I'm good. I ran for a much bigger picture than myself. I'm here to serve, and I'm going to continue to do that. I lost my race, but it's a race. I'm living to fight again. We have a war ahead of us. And so the thing is, all of us coming together now, making sure we're supporting Carl Marlinga, making sure we're supporting Kamala Harris, making sure we're supporting local candidates, because it's scary, the plans that they have for this nation and things that affect our state. And it's also about voter education, because a lot of people don't understand how politics affects their everyday lives, their well-being. So it's making sure that we're reaching people. We need to work on that more, because we have a circle and we have, the same people a lot of times, and it's good to see new candidates coming in the fold. But we have to do a better job at reaching people so that we make sure that they understand their power. Their power is in their vote, and understand how important it is for them to support their candidates. so that we can make sure that good people are getting across that finish line. So again, on the education side, there's a lot of work that needs to be done too. If any of the candidates have any questions for me, if there's any way that I can support you or advise you, I'm definitely open to doing that. And as well as the Black Caucus, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere. So anytime any of you need to reach me, I'm here as not only a state board member, but a Democrat. So thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about. I know that it's hard to lose. I've been there. I ran for office and I lost. I didn't run for office, public office, I ran for office in the union. And my first time I lost. Sometimes your first run is your introductory to your community, and the people will sit back and say, okay, she ran, now let's see what she's gonna do these 2 years in between the time. And if you sit back and you only pop your head up again next election, they probably won't support you again. If you're serious, like Tiffany said, be active in your community. Do things, help your neighbors, volunteer. If you have children, volunteer on the school board. See what you can do at the local schools. We need to work together, because I'm telling you something, I know every year of an election they say this is the most important election we've ever had. This is the only election I've been scared. And the reason why I've been scared, because I was foolish enough to download 932 pages for the project 2025. That scared me. That is a frightening thing to read. Because people that look like the most of us in this room and in our financial class, we're not included. They just want to eliminate us. So if you don't want to vote for Kamala for yourself, do it for your grandmama so she can continue to get her Social Security. Do it for your grandchildren so they can get fed when they go to school and don't have to sit up in school hungry and sleepy. Do it for the people that live next door to you so they can continue to be your neighbors, because if they move, you don't know who may come in. Right. It's hard for people to vote for someone that they don't know. Listen to what this woman is saying. She's talking about every day elevating the average middle class, which is us. She's talking about making sure your children get a good education, your seniors are well taken care of, our military people are not just thrown into wars and killed. She's talking about things that matter to each and every person that's in this room. So if you can't do it for nobody else, do it for somebody you love. Do it for somebody you care. Do it for the fact that you'll be able to marry who you want to marry. You'll be able to live the way you want to live. Do it for us. Do it for me. Miss Jackie getting up in age. I need my Social Security check. But do it for people that you love, okay? Now, you see there's a board right there. Those are people that care enough about us that they wanted to do some special stuff. So I want you guys to look at the names that's on there, because those are people that went above and beyond with helping putting this together. The food is done by Caroline Catering, who, and see, y'all didn't even get to taste. She make a lemon cake that'll make you slap your mama. It's so good. And anyone that's had a lemon cake will back me up on that. I want everybody to promise me that you're going to get 5 people. 5. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking above and beyond. Make sure that 5 people make it to the polls November 5th, and they vote straight Democrat from the top to the bottom. Every proposal, every judge, don't leave your ballot empty, because it's too important. In some of our states, they're going to have to fight for the certification for Kamala. So we got to make sure that we don't leave it up to them states. That in Michigan, there's no doubt who won. We're not going to worry about it not being certified, because we have Jocelyn Benson, and Jocelyn is going to make sure that the election is certified in Michigan. every time we have an event, we normally do something because we have so many people that's been so good to us and has been so helpful to us and has done so much. We couldn't be successful without these people. They're like the foundation that we stand on. And there's a couple of people, and if y'all see me run that way after I mention their name, y'all understand why. A couple of people that I have fallen in love with, they're family to me. They can call me in the middle of the night and say, Jackie, I need so-and-so. Jackie's getting out of bed and going to do it. And that's Pam and Earl. Earl and Pam, these two people right here have been so vital and such a lifeline to this caucus. I'm telling you, there's no way that I think we could have made the inroads that we made without them. They've been supporting of us from day one. I call Earl and say, Earl, what do you think about so-and-so, so-and-so? I value his opinion, I value Pam's opinion. And they're not just my friends, they're my family. So I want to give you guys an opportunity to see two people that I truly love, that have become so close to me. And we want to honor you, Earl and Pam, for their willingness to help, for all the times and goodies that they give, your happy greetings, and a hearty hello to all who you meet. Your support for the caucus has helped to keep us moving on some of the most cloudiest days. Earl, Pam, we thank you. This is my good friend, whom I love. She has given me some good advice. And on them days when I feel like I just don't know what the heck to do, I call Earl and Pam. Sometimes just through conversation and talking, them talking to me, gives me an idea, well, maybe this is the way to go. And I'll ask questions and they give me their honest opinion. And that's what's so valuable to me, is the fact that I got two people that I know is gonna tell me the right thing and not always what I just wanna hear. Pam, this is for you and Earl with heartfelt love from the caucus. And I want you to know that you're not getting away from us. We got you guys for life.
Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated. We do help people get comfortable in front of the camera and in front of the microphone, and that's what we do. We do videos because if you have any idea how much it costs to pay to have a video done, it's crazy. But we do it for free. And we can't necessarily donate money, but we can donate our services. Thank you.
Don't let her fool you. They always have a check in the mail. Two people who donate to us. From our beginning in 2011, they've always stood with us. And they've always donated to us. They never ask, how much is the ticket? They just say, here's 3 figures. So we just want you guys to know that there are many people that have stood with us before these people who want to run and want to serve the public. And for those like Joe, now Joe has been elevated through our caucus. Look at him. He's running a whole congressional district now. So what's next, Joe?
That's it. I'm gonna hand it over to some younger folks.
We do appreciate everybody and all of those. And Caroline's Catering is our official caterer. That, you know, we help small business as well. And this man standing behind us, he has Olympians in the martial arts field. These are people and kids that have gone to the Olympics. I don't know anybody except him that train Olympians. So we just want to thank everybody, all of you, and all of you are new. I went and grabbed her out of a crowd, standing around looking. You know, we try to help everybody. We want everybody to know that there's somebody out there to help you. We're not going to come looking for you, but if you come to us and say, I need help, we're there. So, you know, if there's anybody that would like to give a donation, I'm always here. So we'll keep these for them too.
So as you can see now, if you want to join our caucus, I have applications for you to join. But right now, I'm going to give an opportunity for another friend of mine to come up and speak. He's a man that I would say he doesn't talk a lot, but when he says something, it's very important. Joe, come on up and let them know what's going on in the 10th district.
Hi everybody, I'm Joel Rutherford, the chair of the 10th Congressional District. The ice cream truck is there, so don't let me hold you up, because I know folks will get upset about that ice cream. So, no, but most of all, I want to thank Jackie, Helen Olu, the Black Caucus, because really that's what got me started with things, because I went to a Warren Sterling Heights Dems Club meeting. I met Jackie and she said, you know, you need to get involved in the caucus, and I did. And the thing is it's definitely family, and it's definitely looking out for the community. Because that's what really this all comes down to. It's not about the individual, it's about the community. And that's what we all kind of work towards. And that's one thing that helped me. And then when they asked me as far as for the 10th district, I felt like, you know, being the past chair of the Black Caucus really helped me to say, yeah, okay, this is something I can do. Because that's what we have to do. We have to find the time and the energy to do things for our community. Because if we don't, who will? Because the fact of it is, you know, like for the new candidates, I mean, my gosh, that's the best thing in the world that you can do. You know, it really is, because you're putting yourself out there to say, hey, you know what? I want to make a difference in my community. Because you're certainly not doing it for money. Because let's face it, you know, these local elected officials, they're not getting paid a bunch of money, but they are having a huge impact on our community. So all I can say is thank you. I appreciate it. Now go get some ice cream. All right.